Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Mothering Sunday, and this is so British. Like, this is one of the most British things that I've watched in a long time. It just leans into this very stiff upper lip, kind of dry romance drama, where nobody wants to really show their hand, and Eva Husson does a great job of directing this film with the combination of the cinematography from Jamie Ramsey. There's beautiful framing, an intimate and tender approach to filming these scenes and these interactions throughout the film with all these characters. And the music by Morgan Kibbe is just beautiful and atmospheric and just adds a whole nother dimension to this film. Now, it's a bit over the place and bouncing between timelines and getting things confused, and you really feel bad for Jane, our main character at this point, played by Odessa Young, because she just has really bad luck with men, specifically what happens to the men that she winds up being with. And that is such an interesting thing that happens in this film, but like at the time it's just like this happens more than once. You're just like, come on. And you just feel like this film's just trying to make her feel terrible about herself and hurt her in many ways. There's definitely times where this narrative lags and just is, just kind of meandering through things, and there's a lack of energy. There's just a lot of nudity and a lot of pillow talk in this movie, and it's just like walking around nude, just laying around nude, somebody laying on the bed and the other one standing nude, and just that becomes such a big part of this movie. It's just so much of it, and it does attempt to frame things and like what's a woman's place in this time period, because you have Jane who works for the Niven family, and she really wants to be a writer and trying to go for those aspirations, and she's in love with Paul Sheridan, played by Josh O'Connor, who's a different class in society, and it's not welcome. And then she has these different kinds of relationships. It has a really strong cast. I think Odessa Young does a great job. Josh O'Connor does a really fine job. Colin Firth and Olivia Colman as the Navens really get to see their moment shine, and they really get to show some real, tangible emotion. And it's sad looking at Colin Firth like starting to tear up at times in this film and seeing that passion. But it does lack focus and a definitive point of like, where is the story going? When's it going to be bouncing around between things? And in the end, it does a really fine job of being a very British, dry, wry romance with tragedy and balancing those things and offering up a solid and technically well done romantic drama. But those are my thoughts on Mothering Sunday. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.